Get back here, left foot, step. Good. There we go. Rotate through. Remember to squeeze the back. Break it down. Right foot, step.
I want your kids to play sports as I did as a kid, but we want your kids to do it safely. And it's whether it's football, basketball, baseball, lacrosse, whatever sport it is, we believe the kids playing sports is great for your kids. But we're all concerned about our children. Jane and I have twin girls who are 12 that love soccer and lacrosse. And we want them to participate, but we want them to do it safely. So we created a program called Heads Up Football. And we work with USA Football to develop this. The primary issue is to make sure the coaches who supervise your children are educated and teach the proper techniques and the safe techniques. We spend a lot of time taking certain techniques out of the game that we think can lead to injuries. And teaching how to properly tackle is a big part of the game. And so if your kids learn at a young age, they'll participate in football for a long time, more safely, and play at different levels because they understand the fundamentals. So making sure our coaches are certified and understand the game is really the critical part of our Heads Up Football program. The second is you're going to see a lot of the drills that we use tonight, and you're going to participate. So you understand a little bit about how we do teach those techniques. And you have got some great NFL players here that are going to help teach just as they do with coaches and players throughout this program.
This past fall, our son Noble decided that he wanted to play tackle football for the first time. And so it was an issue that Tavia and I had to talk about. And ultimately, we decided that it was going to be a great experience for him and it was something that we wanted him to do. But we were concerned, like many of you, about his safety and the safety of his teammates. You're going to be learning many things tonight that we made a point of teaching the coaching staff. And I have to say I was one of the coaches of his team, so it was my responsibility to make sure the coaching staff knew about heads-up tackling. They knew about proper hydration. They knew about having equipment that fitted right. And ultimately, he had a tremendous experience, as did his other teammates.
A lot of knowledge of what our boys go through and how they feel when they're out there practicing and working out and during games, and the things to look out for them. Well, I'm interested in things like we just received a piece of paper on proper helmet fit, looking for the signs of concussion, because I know that's a big thing and it's a rough game, so I want to be looking out for that. Anything to do with safety, really.
The chocolate milk thing from Dr. Goldstein. Who knew that chocolate milk was the one thing you needed for hydration? I also thought it was interesting that when we were doing the drills, how they talked about, turn your head so you don't get a concussion. What was really good about saying, make sure you turn your head and you hit with your shoulder because you don't want to have that action where you would get a concussion. So I thought that was really interesting.